All right. Hey, looks like we got a mid-shaft femur gunshot wound here. I'm going to apply some direct pressure on that femoral artery. And I got direct pressure here. Just get that exposed, Mike. I can actually feel it pulsating under my hand here. So we're going to want to move to tourniquets quickly.
All right, can you get that opened up there?
Yep, we're good. Still bleeding pretty good. Doing a quick assessment here. I don't feel any other wounds on the posterior part of the leg.
Let's get that leg up.
Yep, go ahead. Excellent. Get as tight as you can. Good. So we got the tourniquet placed as high as we can on the leg. I'm going to twist that windlass. Keep going. So it won't twist anymore. Feels like it's slowed down a little bit.
All right.
Go ahead and get it secured.
All right, that's secured.
All right. Mike, I still have a little bit of blood flow here, and I can still feel a faint pedal pulse. Let's go with a second tourniquet proximal. Go ahead. Good. Get it up above that one if you can.
Yeah, can you lift up a little bit?
Sure enough.
All right, I got it.
Good. All right, that's good. He's still moaning and groaning, so we still have some level of consciousness. Hang in there, buddy. We're going to stop this bleeding, and then we can start looking at some other things. Yep, go ahead and twist it as tight as you can. Good.
All right, there we go. And
Excellent.
Second one secured.
All right.
All right.
Bleeding is slowed considerably. I really don't feel a pedal pulse, but we still have a little bit of blood flow here. I'll tell you what, Mike, I'm going to do the wound packing. Why don't you go start opening up the chest there,
right,
and do a quick assessment on his airway and his respirations.
All right, open up the airway.
All right.
Oh, looks good.
Oop, nice deep wound. So I'm going to just holding some pressure on in there as I introduce more quick clot in there. Good. No other injuries found?
I don't see anything else on this other.
All right.
The other leg looks good.
And try and keep this quick clot up out of the blood as much as I can.
All right. I don't see any other wounds. Want some cling so we can secure that?
Yep, just hang on one sec. I'm almost full here. Trying to keep as much pressure down in the wound as I can. It was a nice clean wound. There was no clotting. There wasn't very much blood pooling by the time we started packing this. All right, that feels about right. Nice and full. I'm gonna wad this up. Hang on one sec. Just gonna hold some pressure here. I know it hurts, I'm sorry. Gonna hold pressure for a few minutes and let a good clot form down deep in there. All right. I don't see any seepage under my hands. Definitely don't feel anything pulsing out. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a nice tight pressure dressing. Let me just articulate his leg a little bit. There we go. As tight as you can, Mike. Good. Make sure there's no quick clot sticking out from either seam. We want that completely covered. We don't want any capillary action to let blood seep out. Good. You still with us there, bud? Give me a moment if you can hear me.
Okay.
Good. All right, I'm going to hold that in place. You want to find something to secure it with? Should be some tape in there. Oh, all right. I'm going to do a tuck right now. Good. All right. And we're going to go ahead and let's just get this underneath one of the outside wraps so when he gets to the trauma bay, they're going to know that there's some quick clot in there.
All right, we're going to take care of you. All right?
Okay.
We're going to get you
We
going
have a
to the
secure
hospital.
airway. He's moving
Yeah,
air.
the airway's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
No wounds on his chest.
No, not that I could find.
Blood sweeps are clean. Okay, we have good equal expansion. And I just want to take a look on this leg. Make sure there's no wounds that we didn't find. Any of those shears?
I didn't see any when I looked. Felt.
Nothing. All right, we're clean. We have the single wound dressed with 2 tourniquets and quick clot. Let's load them up and get out of here.